everybody. So we're out here at a home that had some special needs. Customer reached out because she reached out to multiple gutter companies and they didn't have a solution for her. Also, they referred her to pool cage companies and they just referred her back to other gutter companies. She has a unique situation with her pool cage and did not want to have to go through getting a whole new cage done. So this is what we got. The original cage was built and they didn't use the proper gutter. They didn't even use gutter material. This is more like trim coil, which is a very thin metal. As you can see, it didn't last the test of time. Also, the way this was built, it's just a trap here for leaves and debris that's constantly just going to build up and eat away at the screens. He's got plants growing out of the screens here because of it. So we've got some custom made gutters that we're going to install on here today. We're also going to eliminate the space down here for the leaves and debris to build up, so she won't have to worry about that when she gets this re-screened. This is what happens when you don't use the proper materials. Another thing that we're going to do, I'll show you down below, is they ran this gutter. Let me see if I can. They ran this gutter all the way back to the wall, which is unnecessary because water's never going to get back there. And so now this area is so small in here, you're never going to be able to get back in there to reseal it. So on their wall there, it's completely rotted out because of that end cap leaking. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop it where it should have been stopped in the first place, so that way if later on down the line it needs to be resealed, it can also be cleaned. Another problem with those type of situations is that the gutter is back up in there and you're not able to get back in there and clean it. And see, this is another thing we talk about, is outlets for our downspouts. This one here, they cut the little X, but see, over time this will end up spreading and leaking in the corners of the top of your downspout. Also, the downspouts that we're going to use, we're going to go ahead and put the 4x5 downspouts on there, so that way it helps with flushing out all the debris and the leaves, especially since this area here is this is a really small opening. You barely get 3 fingers in there, so it's gonna be harder to clean out. So having that bigger downspout on there is gonna help to flush out the shingle grit, the dirt, and the leaves. And then, every once in a while I'll get up here with a hose and flush it out. So we're also gonna go ahead, they had to get all new fascia on this flat roof here because this gutter only came up this high, so water is running off of this down onto the wood and also going behind the gutter. We're gonna go ahead with the custom made one, we're gonna go ahead and bring this up and underneath the drip edge where it should be, so that way you don't have to worry about the water. The water's going to go where it belongs. So if you have any questions, or if you have a situation that, with your gutters that needs a little extra attention, feel free to reach out to us and give us a call.